Good evening, all. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Right. So yesterday in fourth unit we completed about seed viability, genetic erosion. Actually, genetic erosion not completed. We completed on seed viability, factors of seed viability, and tetrazolium test to advantages, disadvantages, and also third unit also completed yesterday. Now in fourth unit genetic erosion, I'll tell you this is the important one. So yesterday just we completed about the definition. What is erosion? What is genetic erosion? Right. So what is genetic erosion? What is genetic erosion?
Losing the genes.
Yes. So that is called as genetic erosion. And here the term genetic erosion describes the process of displacement of old indigenous land races and variety by new HYV high yielding varieties, which is equated to loss of the genes. Simple. As you said, the loss of genes. So loss of genes first. Loss of genes means, for example, genetic erosion. So in this loss gene, simple one word, loss gene. So which genes loss? That means in conventional method, actually we grown up some of the crop. Such crops are called old one. Old. These are conventionally grown up, such as indigenous also. Such land races, indigenous races, displacement, loss. That means the complete the crop loss. Complete crop loss means the crop in the form of genes. They are all lost, and this is replaced by high yielding varieties, new varieties. Now this new variety genes are existed. What about the old one? The old crop existed or not? Now old crop are not existed. Actually, this old crop replaced by high yielding varieties. For our farmer benefited, our human being benefited, we made different type of high yielding varieties. Actually, the people of world have been growing day by day, but as such, the crop improvement not growing. That's why the scientists take turn to new production of new varieties. When we introduce the new varieties, automatically the old races, old one, they are lost. The genes also lost. So this is called genetic erosion. Right? Is it clear? First, hello,
Yes, sir.
right? So the first observation regarding loss of local varieties from the farmer in terms of their number. The number means number of plants. Number of plants losing. So this is first observed by the plants farmers. And next the Harlan, scientist Harlan, in 1970 spoke about the varietal diversity that humankind could not afford to lose. And the FEA World Technical Conference in 1967 refers to displacement by HYV. So what happened during this period? There all the scientists agreed we should implement the new varieties instead of the existed old one. This use in broad sense of loss of varieties or species has later been changed explicitly. So that decision leads to the loss of the indigenous varieties and implement the new HYV varieties. So, and the three different views on methods to quantify the genetic erosion can be found as the three varieties are three different views are for genetic erosion as a absolute loss of crop, variety or allele. The second one, let me change color here. So three different views methods quantify the genetic erosion. The three varieties are first one, absolute genetic erosion as an absolute loss of crop. Loss of crop. Crop or crop variety or allele. I will tell you what is allele later. Sorry. Second one, genetic as a reduction of richness. Reduction of richness and reduction of evenness. Reduction of evenness. These three methods, these three views. For genetic erosion, absolute loss of crop or variety or allele. What happen if absolute loss happening in crop, automatically the richness, automatically it leads to the reduction of richness. What happen if the richness reduction, automatically it leads to the loss of evenness or reduction of evenness. These are all interconnected. First, let's see. First, let's see the genetic erosion as an absolute loss of crop or allele. So, the use of absolute loss evidence the genetic erosion ignores the dynamic nature of farming system and population genetic process. This approaches only look at what has been lost and not at what replaced this lost material. So simple here. In first view, loss of evidence, absolute loss of evidence of genetic erosion ignores the dynamic nature of farming, ignores dynamic nature of farming system and population genetic process. This approaches only look what has been lost and what what not at what has replaced this last material. That means, for example, here, for example, for example, indigenous rice crop is there. Indigenous rice crop, for example, rice or cotton, not bt, that normal cotton, they are all presented, but it is replaced by new varieties, new varieties, different type of rice varieties you have seen, and bt cotton varieties also introduced. But what happens, scientists, the just follow the introduced one, the ignore the this rice and cotton, the old conventional growing crops ignored by scientists and farmer. What happen if the rice or cotton loss means disappear, this crop system disappear. If the crop disappear, which means the group of plants disappear. The plant disappear means the plant, each and every plant should have the some of the genes. So the gene also lost. That means we did not see that type of plant seed also. Even seeds lost. If the seeds also lost, can we get again the same crop? If the seeds lost, no, we can't get the same crops. So what happened here? When we existed crops, here the alleles nothing but the genes. So for this old rice and cotton, automatically actually this is formed. The dynamic nature. That means dynamic nature means always the environment not a same. It has been dynamic in the term of temperature, in the term of public interest. Also, public interest means these rice and these cotton not enough for the growing people. In that situation also, the new varieties are introduced. If the dynamic means always changing, the dynamic nature of farming system, that means farmer system, crop system changing always changing. So here the changing, I given the one example, the old one introduced by new one. So the dynamic means changes. So changes occurs, the old replaced by new one. With the allele means here then in heading given the variety or allele. Allele means, for example this is the old rice. For example, this old rice in short in size maybe, best example. Do you know brinjal, BT brinjal and normal brinjal? Actually, if you see the brinjal, actually normal local brinjal small in size. So the small in size represented by allele. Allele nothing but the gene character. If the small production variety of brinjal loss, that means that plant disappear. What happened? Which means the alleles and variety also disappear. That it disappear by which means the loss of genes. And again it is introduced by new variety of brinjals. Like that another crops also. So this is the erosion, genetic erosion, absolute loss in crop. That means if the farmer don't want to such crop, immediately in next year again he did not use, he won't use that type of crop. In the same crop, the farmers introduced by new variety of crops. What happened automatically? The richness is reduced. Which richness? The old crop richness is reduced. That is given in second heading. When genetic erosion has a reduction of richness. So here the reduction of richness, that is reduction the total number of crop, variety and alleles. If we ignore that crop, what happened automatically? That the complete crop reduced in happening, right? And a reduction in richness always accompanied by an absolute loss. But an absolute loss does not necessarily imply a reduction in richness, as loss may be compensated for by novel diversity. The what is given here. So here the what happened during the richness reduction of richness, the absolute loss happening. But this absolute loss does not necessarily imply a reduction of richness. That means, of course, the year richness for only particular species, but not biodiversity. That means, for example, already told you in first in normal rice reduced, but in the same place, the new variety of rice introduced, compensated by novel variety, new diversity, new variety, right? Is it clear? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, a drawback in this use richness as a criterion for genetic erosion is that very rare varieties or alleles contribute as much to diversity as the most common varieties or alleles, and therefore the richness might only poorly reflected. The richness might only poorly reflected increased levels of uniformity in agriculture. And these levels of richness found depend on large extent of intensity of the investigation. A more detailed survey will most likely to yield a larger number of varieties, alleles that shows the higher level of richness. Here, the richness loss old one, but the scientists try to put up the newly introduced HYV, high variety, high yielding varieties, try to improve lot. If you high yielding variety improve lot, automatically richness also increase. The species richness also increase. Even the old one lost, if we introduce new one better than the old one, automatically richness increase. But the reduction richness, the old one richness decrease, and new one, the novel one species increased. And the third one, evenness. Genetic variation has a reduction of evenness. The evenness like a reduction of richness, but evenness in diversity of species. In richness, particularly one crop, maybe it rice, maybe in cotton, maybe in brinjal. But evenness, the reduction happening not only one crop, that effect not only for one crop and all. That means the rice can be affected and cotton, brinjal. If you take more than one, that is called that reduction called as genetic reduction of evenness. When genetic erosion as a reduction in evenness originated through the diversity, already told you, diversity indices used in vegetation ecology, population, and genetics. It is in terms of biodiversity. And here given the scientist proposed one of the index, Sonon index, or age in diversity. This diversity measures the using frequencies of alleles within the group of genotype, or using production or area of land crop, cultivars, crop species. For example, if we take this is the particular area. In particular area, taken through 2, 3 different crop fields. In 2, 3 crop fields, what happened? Diversity is measured using the frequencies of alleles. Frequency. For example, this is the rice. Another field, cotton. Another field, something mango. So this diversity frequency, find out. If the diversity frequency decrease, automatically reduction of evenness happen. So why it is happen? The reduction of diversity decreasing. Why it is happen? Just assume the diversity levels are lowered due to the increasing dominance of single small number of crop species. That means if you take the evenness best example, mixed crop system. What happened in mixed crop system? We can use the 2 or 3 different crops. Instead of that, if we use only single crop, only that crop species increasing, the genotype increase, that alleles increasing. Even though the alleles or varieties are not necessarily lost. So this is called as evenness reduction. That means the farmer instead of mixed crop, he go through the only single crop, automatically the evenness reduced. Already told you evenness not is a single one. The evenness in a diversity, different type of plant species, different type of crops, and it is not as sensitive to sampling procedure as compared with the previous measures. Now the analysis genetic erosion at different level. Due to the genetic erosion, the loss of, again repeated, the loss of crop species and varietal erosion, that is variety erosion, and genetic erosion reflections, pedigrees, allelic erosion, modernization, botany. The first of all, you see the first one, analysis genetic erosion at different levels. First one, law analysis loss of crop. Loss of crop. Second one, variety or varietal loss. Loss, nothing but erosion. Genetic erosion in pedigree, reflected in pedigree. Allelic erosion, allelic loss. The first, loss of crop species. So genetic erosion as reflected in the assemblage of crops used in agriculture was also recognized by Harlan. So that means loss of crop in name itself given the same like a first heading in a genetic erosion. Genetic erosion, that is genetic erosion and absolute loss of crop varieties. What happened here? Assemblage of crop, that means total number of crops. Total number of crops in agriculture, not only single plant, the entire total crop, this assemblage group of the plants loss. And it is recognized by Harlan. As he stated, the number of crops we grow has been declined steadily and trend towards regional crop specialization as a agriculture development is well established. A process resulting in reduced evenness and richness in crop species at regional scale. That means what happened here? If the crop one field crop totally disappear, which means actually in olden days using not only single crop, the intermixed crop using. But nowadays, the intermixing, instead of intermixing, only one high yielding variety, introduced. Due to this, the evenness and richness of the crop species, evenness, evenness loss due to the farmer don't take advantages about the intermixed crop, and richness also lost due to the old conventional varieties, not focusing on conventional varieties as we focus on HYV varieties. And second one, variety erosion. Variety erosion means here the not a new variety, the old variety erosion. In first, the group of crop, in group of crop, the plants are lost. But in second, a different type of variety loss. That means all old varieties are lost. In genetic erosion, the loss of varieties sometimes describes a varietal erosion because the focus the most of this study has been transition stage in which land races were replaced by the modern cultivars. Simple. One word enough, modern cultivars. Next, third one, genetic erosion reflected in pedigree. Absolutely reflect. Pedigree study, what is pedigree? Inheritatory. Pedigree mean hereditary. In pedigree studies have been used in attempt to overcome some of the problems in assessing diversity based on varieties. That means using the information ancestors, the study estimated the distinction of cultivars and the extent in which land races are present in the pedigree of modern cultivar. That means actually in what happened during the olden days. So this is the crop, and after harvesting, the crop stored the seeds, the same seeds planting next year, and same seeds planting after getting the crop, the same plant. So this is repeatedly happening. What happened due to the repeated happening? We can observe. There is a chance to observe the pedigree analysis. So this year crop, okay, high yielding, and next year crop low yielding, and this year crop high resistance power, this year no resistance power. There is a chance to analyze the pedigree system. But now the every year changes, every year new variety, one variety established that is only run for 2 to 3 years. After 3 years again another new variety, after again new variety. Where is pedigree analysis? There is no pedigree analysis. And next one, allelic erosion. The simple one word say allelic erosion is nothing but the genes erosion, the loss of gene variation. It may be in single or in different type of varieties. So this is about genetic erosion, right? So genetic erosion simple three views, and also analysis of genetic variation for enough. The modernization bottleneck, this is the this just general statement. Don't focus on that. If you have any time, just read it. So but anyway, if the in examination if they ask about genetic erosion, you write the three views: loss of crop, reduction richness, reduction evenness. And analyze genetic erosion, loss of crop again, variety erosion same, it is repeated. Genetic erosion reflected pedigree. And allelic erosion, the same headings are repeated but somewhat different. So this is about fourth unit. And next one, the seed marketing. I will tell you later about the seed marketing because it need to be simplified. And only so anyway, so okay, let me complete the seed marketing. Seed marketing, the important one is marketing structure important. Marketing structure, only marketing structure important. And another one, sales generation activities. This is very generalized. Post to sales service also important. So right. And the seed pricing, that is also general one. Right, let's see the first one, seed marketing. Marketing in examination, if they ask about the marketing structure or marketing organization, they are all same. Don't get confused. Marketing. Marketing structure or marketing organization. So in page number, do you have book? Turn on page number 35. Turn on page number 35. Are you in page number 35?
Yes, sir.
Right. Here the given a table, central marketing cell. Is it there?
Yes, sir, it's there.
Right. So in central marketing cell, just draw this way. How the seed marketing run? Let's see. Regional officer, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Regional officers, one category, and again regional
So, sir, this seed business is also a big business.
Yes, that is also a big market.
Okay.
In first regional, so actually this no need to write all, just one enough. Solo distributor, next dealer, dealer private and dealer coops. Coops means here I will tell you later. And
Agro sales services. Agro means agriculture, sir.
what which mean?
Agro sale.
Agro sales, agriculture.
Okay.
Right. Dealer private and again dealer and company crop owned, not crop owned sale dips to company. So here the sole distributor is the manager, sole distributor. Again from the sole distributor to different type of dealers. Dealer private, dealer corporations, dealer agro sale. So it's simple. Where the given the retail sale could be organized either by appointing distributors, dealer as private dealer or cooperatives. Coops means cooperatives and agro sales. Here, the first of all, private dealer, okay, no problem. They are the private dealer, okay. No cooperative dealer here, just wait. And cooperative dealers in which hmm, let's change. Here, remember, in regional officer, there are given three different. One is solo distributor, private, a dealer, private, and dealers, cooperative. In the cooperative dealers means in cooperative dealers, there are under the dealers, there are different type of shops are there. These shops are run under the dealership of one of the manager. So that is the dealer cooperative. In private distributor, there is no connection between the shops. They can sold out their own. They can't depend on the shop or they can't depend on dealer. And the same in dealer in private also. But in dealer cooperation means there is a connection from one shop to the another shop. There is a discounts also. For example, in
For example, this is the one major shop. Sorry. This is the major branch, and it has the number of branches. It has the number of branches. So these branches under controlling of this dealer. So this is the one type of marketing. And private, okay, they can own agro sale service, dealers agro sale service. A dealer's agro sale service means, agro means already told you agriculture. Sorry, not working. Right. Agriculture purposes here. Working. Dealers agro sales. What they given agro sales, just wait. So that means the established private sector, retail and wholesale. Do you know retail and wholesale business? So here the all private distributors, solo distributor and private distributor, that is only retail. But dealer corporations, they are the wholesale distribution. And dealer agro sales, they can sold out these the agricultural things by two methods. They can sold out by retail and also wholesale business traders. So any agrochemicals means not only seeds, not only especially seeds, and also the pesticides also comes under this category. So in agro sales, they can sold out in retail and also wholesale process. And this is about agro wholesale. So anyway, in examination, if they ask about marketing structure or marketing organization, just draw this table. This much enough. Mainly, this is asked as a short answer question. So don't focus on the another extra matter. Just write about this table, and also you can if you have any time, just write about farmer to farmer distribution, distribution by cooperatives, distribution by department, distributions to seed non-government. They are given some of the headings in present status of distribution. Same the page number 35, the same given the types of seed distribution after table. First, you have to draw table. After table, farmer to farmer distribution. The farmer to farmer distribution comes under the solo distributor in table, private solo distribution. In solo distribution, farmer to farmer. And distribution to by cooperative. Already told you, dealer for cooperative. One organization to another has a link. Next, distribution by Department of Agriculture. And distribution by non-government, quasi-government agencies. So these are all different type of distribution. But you have to write the distribution after the table, right? Next one. The another easy and important one, the 5.5, page number 37, sales generation activities. How to promote your sales? That is the general question. How to promote your seeds, not only seeds, any agrochemicals, anyone. I am asking you general. This is not about, this is not for the agriculture, not for the seeds. Now tell me general, how can you promote any business? Not only the particular this agro business, any business. There are given some of the already well-known headings. The promotional media. What are the promotional media? Promotion. This is very important and easy question. What are the promotional media? You can promote by newspapers. You can promote by cinema slides. You can promote by hoardings and radio, meals and field demonstration. These are all promotion. First, newspaper. Should I explain this?
No, sir. Sir, it is which one? Page number?
Page number 37. That means simple how to promote your marketing. Just now you see the marketing organization that is completed. After organization, how to promote? How to promote means actually just we have seen some of the private employee, cooperators, dealers. They are how can they promote their business? Their business by newspaper and also cinema slides and also
Yes, sir.
hoardings.
Understood, sir.
And you can write through the that mean what is called that one electric media. Another reading electric media. In electric media maybe it is your mobile WhatsApp group in Facebook. So these are all electric media. That's one also you can add. అండ్ రీసెంట్ గా ఈ మధ్యన మనం చూస్తున్నాం అది విలేజ్ లో కొన్ని వ్యాన్లు వేసుకొని వస్తున్నారు. మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తున్నారు లేదు? హలో
Yes,
హలో
sir.
విలేజ్ లోకి అండ్ సమ్ విలేజెస్ actually these dealers along with some vans visited villages and first we that mean what is called as actually first they shown actually first they did not uh, advertise this product. First of all, when they visit villages, they shown some movies, attract the people that movies. After that, they advertise their business. So that is also one type of sales promotional media.
Oh. By giving them knowledge and all.
Yes, right. So these are all promotional. Just here also just focus on headings and you can write your own concept also. How to promote by newspaper, how to promote by new cinema slide, how to hoardings, you know, that is common. Radio. Yeah, actually this radio is old one. In place of the radio, we can use the electric media. That is the best choice. Electric media by phone, through social media. Not electric, social media. The social media maybe WhatsApp, maybe Facebook, Instagram, any other media, any other platform. Okay, right?
Yes, sir.
And like the fourth sales
Post
products,
sale services, I think that is the last topic we have to discuss.
post sale service. Here also same. Just focus on heading, clear cut policy, availability of well identified and adapted varieties, adequate production, storage, testing facilities, official program, demand forecast, marketing intelligence, transport and storage arrangement, nature of product, quality control program, publicity, financial reward. Now, actually, just now we're discussing about the before. That is the how to promote media. And again, post sale services. After selling, the services are that means the factors affecting seed marketing. Seed marketing is greatly affected by following factors. How it is improved? That means of course you promote the one of the business, but after selling, how can it take stability? How can you maintain the stable? that stability depend on your policy, and that is depend on your variety of crops. That variety of crops, in that variety, which denotes for what? This variety for resistant power, this variety for high yieldings, this variety for taste, this variety for production. These are all comes under the varieties. And storage and testing facility. The some of the seeds are food, fruits, whatever it may be. After harvesting, after storage in gunny bags, they can immediately spoiling. That is that depend on the species. That is also comes under the character, comes under this post sale services. And also the continuing the program, official programs, we can continue after selling also. And another important one is never stop the publicity and financial reward. These are all utilized for post-sale services. The first, how to promote. Next, the after promotion, that means after selling, how it is maintain stability. That your business, how to maintain stability. So that is then 5.6. And next one, economics of seed production, no need. Seed pricing, important. Seed pricing. This is also short answer important. So component factors affecting a financial marketing price. The financial marketing price of certified seeds is result of number of interacting components factors such as described below. Some inputs cost. The first one, price paid to seed growers for raw seeds or fully processed seed depending upon the marketing scheme. Second, storage and transport cost. If the costing given first, actually you get crop. That means you grow, seed growers means crop grower, farmer, fully processed. After harvesting, processed and storage in bags. After that, of this storage material transported. Now the transport cost. Next, distribute. After transport, distribute to dealer. Now wholesale margin. After wholesale is the final retail margin. Sorry, retail margin for dealers. Sales promotion rates. Risk, final profit. So first, simple. When you developing crop from beginning to harvesting and processing and storage and transportation one place to another place, distribution to the others, personal, private, dealers, whatever it may be. And so any risks are and risk factors also we can take the consideration, and finally we can see the profit. So this is the method of giving price to the any material, any seed, any agro material, right? Next, supply and demand. First, input cost. Okay, after input cost, next one, supply and demand. And third, prices and other farm product and time frame. Supply. The total supply available and total demand generated by dealer owing to new acres and credited availability. That means the supply compulsory depend on demand. If there is no demand, is there any supply from the farmer side or from
No,
the
sir.
dealer side? No. And last one, prices of other farm product and time trend. Here the time trend and price of other farm products should also be taken into consideration to fixing the price. That means finally you fix the price, that is you can fix the price that is on demand of your product. If your product is in demand, you fix the price high or low. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Your crop is in demand. Now you fix the rate, high rate or low rate. When your crop in demand, your product in demand.
High rate, sir.
High rate. If when food scarcity farm, in that situation also,
In that situation also, we
high
keep
rate.
high rate.
Right. We have been seeing, we are observing surroundings and marketing. For example, there is no scarcity in tomato. If there's scarcity in onion, what happened the price in any scarcity situation? Price low or high?
In scarcity, it is high. If there is no scarcity, then the price will be low.
That means the scarcity happened, the low supply. When the
Yes.
supply low, automatically demand high. That's it. Is it
Yes, sir.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. And sixth in it, time 7:55, seed treatment and treatment chemicals. I think methods watering seed pressure, slurry treater. Which one important? The seed treatment involving physical factors. Okay. Treatment with chemicals. Protectant. No, no. Treatment with biological agents. Polymer coating. Okay. We will discuss tomorrow about the seed treatment. The seed treatment actually the given some of the method, some of the instrument, but not focus on chemicals. That's why we should include some of the chemicals apart from the instruments also. We will discuss tomorrow about the 16th and another in block 3, 7th structure of pollen and volvo. These 2 units we will complete tomorrow. Okay, right?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Any doubt in 15th?
No,
Fifth
sir.
one, 5th and 4th, 3rd. You just listen, just keep your mind. In seed technology, these are all in general topic. You can write in general also, right? And how to marketing, the marketing structure, this was given. But one genetic erosion somewhat different. Genetic erosion somewhat different. In that situation, you just remember the definition and concept. Concept means the views of the genetic erosion. How the
Yes.
crop loss, how the reduction richness, how the richness in humans. That's it. And here factors seed viability also. Seed viability also subject interest. Is fourth completely subject interest, but not general. And fifth unit completely general topic. And what is completed so far? Third unit. The third physical biochemical changes during seed storage. Also somewhat it is almost it is general. That means how the seeds, how the crop deteriorate. How it is deteriorate? The simple by humidity, by water. high temperature. That is common method. That's why what happened during the in olden days, in after we getting crop, we should dry under the sun. This method we follow. After drying, we storage in godams, isn't it? Hello,
Yes, sir.
right. So follow that some general statement. And the second in it, containers, packing, seed gene bank. Seed gene bank, of course, it is not a subject interest. It is also just a general. Short-term storage, medium-term, long-term. Just remember the short-term period temperature, long-term period temperature, and medium-term period and temperature. And first year completely subject interest. Seed structures and breakage methods of seeds. Right?
Yes, sir.
And thank you all. Tomorrow
Thank you, sir.
we will discuss 16.8. Somewhat
Yes, sir.
changes in 16.8 and 7th unit also. 16.8 also in general and 7th complete in subject interest. Okay, right.
Okay, sir.
We will discuss tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.